The 15th annual Flanigan Lecture is scheduled for August 6, 2009. Joining us now is the lecture's namesake, Sister Rosemary Flanigan. Rosemary, another high-profile speaker this year, and Dr. Daniel Sulmasy of the University of Chicago. How were you able to bring him to the lecture?
I first met Daniel Sulmasy when the staff of the center was invited to the McLean Lectures at the University of Chicago, because Don Lantos was going to be a speaker. I met this young man, and I immediately thought, this might be a really good person for the Flanigan Lecture, because he publishes widely and he talks everywhere. And I thought, why not bring him to Kansas City?
Now, he is speaking on a topic that you've thought a lot about, the role of conscience in medical decisions.
Yes, conscience is such an important part of our moral consciousness. And frequently, I think conscience gets a bad rap. I had read an article that Dan had written and thought, this would be a good topic for our healthcare community in Kansas City, especially since so many of them are engaged in hospitals and hospices and all over in the whole healthcare delivery area. And I thought, I'd like him to muse with me for an evening on conscience.
Now, one of the issues is that there seems to be a clash between conscience and professional duties, and it seems like that's becoming more frequent, isn't it?
True, except that, and I hope he makes this clear, there is no reason why professional duty, which is shot through with moral consciousness, could not be in perfect sync with one's conscience. There do appear times, however, that in our pluralistic culture, professionals may be asked by their patients to do things that professionally they cannot do, but that's going along with their conscience. So I don't see necessarily a split between professionalism and moral conscience, but it is our moral culture which sometimes splits with different meanings of professional conscience.
Now, will this kind of conflict happen more frequently now with technology continuing to advance?
Absolutely, because and the American consciousness is just becoming avid for more and more technology, and frequently physicians who would face the realization that this technology will not help my patient, and the patient is saying, yes, but you are my doctor, and I'm telling you I want X, Y, and Z, faces a conflict. But it's not with his professionalism. He knows what is the right thing to do. It's whether or not he can retain this physician-patient relationship and refuse, or be able to convince the patient why he is refusing.
Now, also on the night of August the 6th, the holder of the Rosemary Flanigan Chair at the Center for Practical Bioethics will be announced. Now, we can't say who that is. We know who it is. But that must be very gratifying to you as well.
Oh, it's very gratifying. And it was always my hope that now that I'm getting older and older, that it would be someone young, a good philosopher, someone experienced enough so that he's not too young, experienced enough in doing what the center does, that he could keep on going and doing all the things that I have been lucky enough to do at the center.
Well, we've given it away that he is a he, but that's as much as we'll divulge.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That was a hint.
There you go. Well, the Flanigan Lecture is set for August the 6th at St. Joseph Medical Center in Kansas City, Missouri. For more information, visit the center's website at practicalbioethics.org. That's practicalbioethics.org. Sister Rosemary Flanigan, thank you very much, and continued good health.
Thank you, Laurel.